I want to make you more confident, and not the confidence you see on Instagram. Look at me, look how great my life is, all that fake bullshit. I'm talking about real, unshakable confidence. The kind that changes the way you walk, the way you talk, and the way people treat you. Because once you truly understand where confidence comes from, you realize it's not about what you wear or how many followers you have. It's about how much you trust yourself. And if you stay with me for just a few minutes, I will show you how I built mine. From being quiet, uncertain, and overthinking everything, to becoming the kind of person who believes he can walk into any room and to talk to anyone and to handle anything life throws at him. See, I used to think confidence was something you had to feel before you acted. You had to wait before you actually felt ready. And honestly, that's what most people think, and it's completely wrong. They think that confidence comes before action, but it's not. It's actually inversed. You build it every time you do something hard. Every time you keep going when you could have quit. Think about running on a treadmill. How many times have I been on a treadmill, or you've been on a treadmill or a bike, or you've been doing cardio and you're like, I want to give up, but then you don't, and you keep going and you're like, wow, I fucking did that. That's where confidence comes from. You just proved your own mind wrong. That's incredible. Most people are waiting for permission, waiting for some magical sign to say, you're now good enough. You can do it, go for it. But that moment just never comes. The people that you look up to, they did not wait to feel confident. They just took action. Even when they were petrified, they were scared to death, they still did it anyway. And that's what changed everything for me. My first confidence breakthrough was in college when I ran track and field. A lot of you may not know this about me, but I was a Division I athlete, and I was actually ranked in the world at one point. I was a decathlete. And if you don't know what that is, a decathlon is where you do 10 events outdoors. And I also did the heptathlon, which is 7 events indoors. Sprints, jumps, throws, hurdles, all that shit. And it's all packed into 2 days. Brutal. It was horrible on my body, but I'm so glad that I did it because it taught me so many lessons. There were so many mornings where I woke up at 4 a.m. for weights to train. I would fall asleep in class, knocked out in microeconomics. I'll never forget that shit. And then I have to go train after class again. We would train 2 or 3 times a day sometimes. But every time I showed up, even when I didn't want to. And guess what? I built a little bit more confidence every single day. Because being a decathlete isn't just physical. It's more mentally demanding than it is physical. I know that sounds crazy. You are constantly humble. There's always someone faster than you. There's always someone who's a better thrower, who's a better pole vaulter, who's a better hurdler, but you had to just be good at everything. You end up with overall points at the end. The real competition wasn't with the people I was competing against. The real competition was with myself. It was always that inner voice in my head saying, you can't do this. Why are you doing this? You're a fucking idiot. Stop. But I had a scholarship, so I couldn't. But I said that to say this: that's when true confidence grows. Not from winning, but from proving to yourself that you can survive what your brain told you that you couldn't. That experience taught me something so powerful. Confidence doesn't come from success. Even though I was very successful at track and field, I was never the best. Confidence comes from struggle. You don't get confidence when you win. Maybe you do. But the majority of your confidence will show up when you're losing. Because then you start realizing, wait, I can actually handle this. You'd be surprised all the things that you could get through if you just put yourself in uncomfortable situations. That's what makes you truly dangerous. So after college, I moved to California. And I'll be honest, I didn't know anybody. It was fucking crazy. All my friends back at home were like, what are you doing? Why are you moving to California? You have no friends, no family out there. But I knew this is the place I wanted to be just because it's beautiful out here. And I was thinking about maybe acting. I was thinking about doing show business, entertainment. I didn't really know. Now I'm a full-time content creator. I kind of just made it happen. But I remember what I used to do when I first moved down here. I would just make it a goal to talk to random people every single day, whether that was an attractive girl or just a stranger on the street or at the gym, or maybe the Starbucks barista. I would talk to someone because I always had this fear of just going up to people and talking to strangers. Now that fear is still there, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm a lot more confident going up to random people. It simply just got easier the more I did it. And that is the key to confidence. It's not about killing the fear. It's about building a higher tolerance for it. Think about an alcoholic, right? Somebody who drinks all the time. He drinks every single day, or she drinks every single day. Her tolerance for alcohol is gonna be up here. Now, if you, someone who never drinks, tries to keep up with this person, you're gonna get demolished. They're gonna outdrink you all day. That's because they've been doing it so long and they do it every single day. Now, that may not be the best analogy, but that's the analogy that just came into my head. You don't have any experience with all that alcohol. You can't keep up. you're gonna freaking throw up. It's the same thing with confidence. The more you do anything, the better you get at it, which is why I always put myself in uncomfortable situations every day. Oh, I need to make 10 videos today. I need to make 10 TikToks. I need to do a YouTube long form. I need to play pool and get better at pool because I'm not where I want to be. I need to go and talk to some random person on the street. I'm always looking for a challenge. Now, whatever your challenge is, that's up for you to decide, but you should figure it out. And I can guarantee you it's gonna make you more confident in the end. A lot of the times when I ask people who are really depressed, they're going through things and they're like, oh, I have depression. Well, I think most of these people wouldn't be depressed anymore if they just went through something difficult and achieved it. They'd realize, oh wow, I can do anything then. If I can do that and get through that hard shit, then I can do something else. I can do anything. And that's the beautiful thing about life. And that's how you build real power.
I'm so sorry to be interrupting the video, but I want to just let you know how important it is for us to take care of our mental health. And when I mean us, I mean you and I and everybody in this world. Because life can be very overwhelming. It could be tough with kids, with work, with everything going on in our lives. And it's important to understand that you do not need to face this alone. Therapy can be a great way to work on your mental health and make you feel better, because it's always better to talk to someone else than to hold everything in. OnlineTherapy.com is the sponsor for this video. You get matched with a licensed therapist from the comfort of your own home, anytime, anywhere. Take the first step. You deserve better, and make changes to actively improve your life today. If you would like to learn more, I've left a link in my description. Let's get back to the video.
But I realized the more I took risks, the more I acted before I was ready, the more confident I became. I became much better on camera. Now I talk to the camera like it's my friend. I feel like I'm talking to you one-on-one right now, which I hope it feels like that through the camera. I hope it feels like I'm talking to you one-on-one. I want it to feel like that. I've trained and practiced so much every day for 5 years to get good on camera. And you can do the same thing in your life, whether you want to be good at being a doctor, whether you want to be the best dog walker in the world. It doesn't matter what you want to do. The more you do it, the better you get and the more confident you become. So that's the pattern. Do something hard, fail a little, you're going to fail. It's inevitable. Learn and get better over time. Every day. It may not seem like it while you're going through it. Wow, it's a very slow progress sometimes, but every day you are getting better. Don't look at it within days or weeks and look back, like, have I improved after a week or a month? Look at it based on years. Go a year doing something and then look back and see where you were a year prior. I guarantee you, you will see change. Here's what most people don't understand, or they fail to realize, or they just ignore, I don't know. You don't become confident from reading a whole bunch of books, watching a whole bunch of videos. Those things help, don't get me wrong. I listen to motivational videos all the time when I work out, but I'm already doing the thing. I just keep it in just to help me, give me a little extra boost. The confidence comes from within, and evidence, from proof that you can do hard things, proof that you can face rejection and still be okay, proof that you can take a punch and stand back up, because life is gonna hit you fucking harder than Mike Tyson. And I know you've been through it. We all have. And that's why I go to the gym almost every day. It builds confidence. I don't even go so much for my physical anymore. It's more for my mental stability now. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. You just have to act. So just find something, start small. You can start by talking to a new person every day like I did, or wake up earlier, make your bed. I heard somebody talking about making their bed every single day and sticking to it, being disciplined, or just go for the thing that you've been putting off for months or maybe even years, because confidence isn't one big decision. It's hundreds of small ones stacked on top of each other. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you're showing your brain, I can trust me. And when you can trust yourself, you become unstoppable.